Okay, so today we're going to talk about how to build your other side, okay? How to get people signed up with MePower, okay? That's going to be the theme of this. So first of all, let's look at what we have now, okay? Um, this is the MePower organization. This is what it looks like. These are called the nodes, and you can see that we have everybody's name here. There's you can do all types of things with this. You can you can look at commissions, orders, all kinds of things, and I'm going to go over that in later videos. So this is how MePower looks. This is the organization as it currently stands right now. Okay, what does this mean? Well, this in a binary is actually called a power leg. Okay. And someday it'll take 2 hours to get to the bottom of this. But you can see how many people we have right now. We have quite a bit of people here at this. So here's how this works. I'm always building the power leg for everybody, okay? And the compensation plan is called the Elite Advantage Plan. That's the name of the comp plan. But this is a binary. It's a binary means two legs. So what you do is you're going to get two legs. It's basically, if this is the company, which it is, you got two legs. So you have your left side. You talk about your left side and your right side, just how you're looking at it straight on like this. So your left side is actually the power leg. The left side is the side with all the people on it. Okay. And then the right side is the side with no people on it. And you'll notice that I'm building it all with the power leg on the left side. And I'm doing that on purpose. So whenever I get somebody that wants to be involved with MePower and actually participate in the Elite Advantage Plan, what I do is I put them on the power leg, okay? Now, you want to put people on the power leg, and you also want to get them on your right leg, okay? Main goal, though, right now for everybody is to get the right leg going. That's the main goal. So how do you get the right leg going? Well, it's really, really complicated. It's a mystery. It's something that's really weird and crazy to do to get this other side going. You know what it is? You have to talk to people. That's it. It's so easy. There's no mystery to it. It's not hard. It's simple. All you have to do is talk to people. It's really, really simple, okay? And what I'm going to go over today is I'm going to go over how to talk to people, how to introduce MePower to somebody, how to say, okay, what is MePower? What's going on with it? What are we doing, okay? Pretty soon I'm going to have a video in the back office that's going to do everything for you. That doesn't mean that it's going to go to a networking event for you and sit there and talk to people and introduce them itself as the MePower video that does everything for you. You still have to go talk to people, make appointments, get in front of them. But this video is be a nice training wheels for everybody. It'll be great duplication. It'll be great for people when you get somebody in the business and they're very excited when you get them in your group, and they get excited and they want to go show their friends right away, like that night or that day or the next day. That's what this video is going to be good for. Until then, we don't have it. But what we do have is we have a really cool video that I just made in the back office. And what I'm talking about, the video section, that's the success education area, okay? Success education, top left. And these videos, I just did a video on the optimized nutrition system. So that'll help you, if somebody wants to know what that is, like how you're losing weight or how to lose weight, or, you want to talk about the nutrition system, that's really good. So where's my organization? It's right here on the left-hand side. Boom. That's where I was to look at the power leg. Okay. Get to know your back office. Get in your back office. Check your back office out. Wonderful tool. Now, power leg. So what do you do? Well, the main thing you want to focus on is what works in MLM, okay? What really, really works is when you wake up every single day and you tell yourself, I need to talk to somebody. So you want to set a goal for talking to some people, okay? You can make that goal one person. You can make it 100 people. I've seen every aspect of it. Okay. You have to set a goal that's reality and realistic for yourself. That's very important, because if you set goals that are too much or too little, it's not healthy, okay? Especially too much. But you want to stretch yourself. So if you're a go-getter and you have time and you're actually getting out around and doing things, or you're around people a lot, set your goal for 2 or 3 people a day, maybe more, okay? Let's say you are a stay-home mom and you really want to build Me Power. You really want to go for it. Then set your goal at 10 people a day, 20 people a day. When you start off, it could be 30 people a day. There are so many ways we're going to talk about to talk to people. You have no idea. If you work though and you never get out, and you just work 10 hours a day and you go right home and you're exhausted and you have to just eat dinner and go to bed, make a little time. Like we said, 2-3 hours a week is all you need. And you don't need to start with that much time. If you're one of these people that just, so you're going to have to do some things maybe on your weekend, do things like that. So maybe you're going to say, I'm going to talk to 2 or 3 people 2 times a week. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? The main thing is every week you need to set a goal of how many people you're going to talk to. That's number 1, okay? My goal is that I need to talk to everybody. So, my goal is astronomically high, and that's how I roll. Always have in MLM, okay? You don't have to do that, though. Start with something and try to hit it. That's number 1. Number 2 is actually do it. So what does that mean? Okay, here's what that actually means. What it means is when you get around people, talk to them. I know it sounds weird, and you'd be surprised with your body language and your eyes and things. When you don't talk to people, you'll be really surprised how they really don't want to talk to you. But when you do talk to people, you'll be surprised how they want to talk to you. It's the strangest, weirdest thing. And it's like I've been telling somebody, one of the distributors lately, I've been saying, look, you know what? You have to jump off that cliff. And when you're a brand ambassador and you haven't done it yet, I swear it's like jumping off a cliff. It's the weirdest feeling. It's scary. And you just have to bite. You have to overcome that, and you have to pass it. So how do you do that? You have to start by talking to somebody, okay? A complete stranger. And when you talk to people, at first you might just screw it all up, and that's okay. So what am I talking about? What I'm talking about is getting to the point of talking about what you do. That's what you want to do in a conversation. It's different for everybody. I can do a Zoom on just how to get to that point, but that's not today. What you've got to do is you just need to talk to people. Now, most of you are already talking to people, so I don't have to go on and on about this. Here's the big thing that I see everybody doing, though, that I hang around with, is that they don't talk about Me Power. They talk about everything else and everything else they do, but they don't talk about Me Power. I'm not sure why, because if they just did, and the reason I know what I'm about to say is true is because it's what I do, and everybody wants to know what's happening. I have somebody coming in tomorrow to sign up because I talked to somebody last night about Me Power, okay? It's just how it works. Is it a numbers game like everything else? You have to talk to a lot of people. Yes, you do, okay? So what do I mean by talking to people about Me Power? What I mean is it's a delicate line, okay? What you want to do, it's like what everything that you do. It's your career. If you think of it as now as part of your career, okay, let me ask you a question. Have you ever been involved in something that you can make unlimited money with? I mean, how many people can say yes to that? Most people have a limitation. I don't care what it is. There's probably some type of a limit on how much money you can make, okay? With multi-level marketing, with this industry that you're in with Me Power, there is zero limitation on how much money you can make. That's the difference. So why wouldn't you put it into your repertoire and say what you are doing? Okay, now let's talk about how to do it. So what you want to say is you want to say, this is what I'd love to say, and this is what I suggest you say, because I really like saying this. I like saying that I have a nutrition business. That's what I do. I have a nutrition business. And I'm also helping people with every aspect of their life. And that's what I say. And people are very interested in that. It really is just something that people like to talk about. Nutrition right now and working out and being healthy and mentally healthy is hot right now, okay? It's hotter. It's always been a big deal, and people always have wanted to be healthy and fit and, lose weight, right? But now it's more than ever. It's hot now. So I have a nutrition business. What is it? What do you mean you have a nutrition business? What is that? And then you go right into it, okay? Now, what you can do is you can talk about the products. You can talk about the business if you want to, okay? You can approach that any way you want. Let me tell you exactly how I do it, okay? And this isn't the best way. You can probably come up with a better way to talk to people than I do. And I've been doing it for a very long time, okay? But what I do is if somebody says, what do you do? I say, well, I have a nutrition business. And they say, and always they say, really, what kind? What do you have? And I say, I have a bunch of health products, not necessarily workout and things like that, but there is a protein, and it's a lactose-free protein, one of the best on the market. It's like all zeros. It has no cholesterol, no sodium, no sugar. It's made with stevia. It's sweetened with stevia. It's really good. Don't get intimidated by what I just said. Okay, that's not what I tell them. I'm telling you, because that's product knowledge, and we'll go over that. So you need to know a little bit about the product. The more, the merrier. But you could have just said, I have a really good protein. And then I also have fish oil that's really good, and I have a superfood greens program or product that is you can only get at my company. It's really like high end, and it has everything under the sun. As a matter of fact, I have my phone with me right here. You want to see what's in it? I'll show you real quick. Check it out. Go right to my phone. I go to my Meat Power app, click fuel, show them what's up, show them the ingredients. That's 5 or 10 minutes right there if they're interested. Now look, if nobody's interested, you're going to know pretty fast, and you move on in the conversation. And guess what? Just talk to them about other things. You don't have to. You can stop talking about Meat Power. You're going to find that most of the time people are interested. And I'm not done yet, though. I'm going to go on with this, but I'm going to tell you why people are interested. They're interested because they have all this stuff in their house already. And people are always looking for new products. It's what we do. I know that from having a supplement company. People are always looking. Products are cool. Products are sexy to people. That's why I love having products. I love having supplements. Supplements are cool. You know why? Supplements make us feel better. They make us more healthy. They boost our immune system. They do something different to everybody. So people always like trying different products. They like that because how one product affects one person, another one affects somebody differently. We always love to try new products. You know why? Because they do something to us. Supplements do something to us. They move us. They make us feel a little better. They help you think a little better, okay? So let's move on then. Why is that? Well, I have this vitamin also too. It's the best vitamin in America. What do you mean it's the best vitamin? I mean, it's the best. You can go to Whole Foods right now. I'm about, my vitamin right now is about $7 cheaper than their best vitamin. It's not Whole Foods, but whatever you can find in Whole Foods. And it has about 15 more ingredients roughly. So my vitamin is the best in America. I consider it the best in America. I feel wonderful. I've been taking it for years. I feel great with the multi. It's alkalizing. You know, it's green. It's like a whole food type of situation. You can take it on an empty stomach. It doesn't hurt your stomach. It's just wonderful. It's great. It's a really high-end, good quality vitamin. Now, what I also like about it, though, is it has a cognitive blend. So what does that mean? A cognitive blend means that helps you think sharper, feel a little better. You know, it has things like ginseng and ginkgo, you know, things like that. So it's really cool. And that's hard to find. You know, usually people take those just separately, but that's actually in my my multivitamin. Plus, it's jam-packed with so much other stuff. It's crazy. You just have to look at it. You want to look at it on my phone? Because I got it right here too. You want to check out the ingredients? It's really neat. So then what I also have is that those are just a couple of, you know, like the flagship products. There's other products as well. But here's what's really cool, that I also have this optimized nutrition system. And what that is it's actually a nutrition system that helps you lose weight and detox. And then after that, you go on like a maintenance program and you kind of get to eat whatever you want, like 3 times a week. That thing, people are going crazy for that, losing lots of weight, feeling better, detoxing. People love that system. And what it does is it infuses all of the products in there. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful system that I have. And that's been developed for the company. I really, really like that thing. Now now look at how long I just talked. Okay. You can shorten that up. You can make it longer. Okay. And now I've given you a basis for what I do. Okay. And I'll curtail that to who I'm talking to. If I'm talking to someone who's got a bunch of muscles, and, you know, I might spend more time on the protein. If I'm talking to someone who's a little overweight, I might spend more time on the nutrition, the optimized nutrition system. If I have somebody who's real into greens, which is almost everybody now, just so you know, greens, alkalization. It's another thing I say. You know, the company is all about alkalizing your body. What do you know about alkalization? Talk to someone about alkalization. But first, what do you got to do? You have to learn about alkalization, don't you? So we'll be talking about that a lot more in these, okay? We'll talk about alkalization a lot more. It's a hot ticket right now. Alkalization's hot. Guess what? All of our products are alkalized themed, okay? Not every one of them, but, you know, the name pH is in some of the products. Fuel is spelled P-H-U-E-L, okay? Life Force is spelled Life, P-H-O-R-C-E, okay? There's a reason for that. So you talk about these things, and then what happens is you're going to get 1 of 2 reactions. Someone's going to be really interested because people love to talk about health and nutrition. I'm just telling you, it's really crazy how much people like to talk about it. That's number 1. Number 2, they may just not be interested, and you talk about them for a little while. Enjoy them. Get to know them. You don't have to go any further. Or sometimes they're a little interested, and then you go back in and out of the conversation, like you talk about what they're doing. They talk more about what you're doing. It just all depends, okay? Then you sit and you just pay attention and react. That's what's really important, is you want to pay attention and react. What does that mean? What that means is if they want more and they start talking about everything, this is what I love to do. Okay, and there is a full training section in here on what I'm about to tell you. Let me show you where it's at. There's a full training section in how do you network market. It's right there. How do you network market? So what I suggest is that you look at these videos, because these videos are going to help you with your own business. They're going to help you if you have a job, they're going to help you get along better with your boss. They're going to teach you techniques about life. They're going to teach you to be a more positive, happier person all the way around. This is a full training section, but right here in how do you network market, okay, guess what there is? Exactly a couple of people with videos saying exactly what I'm about to say. So we were at the point where we were saying, okay, you now know about the business and everything, and, you know, you're asking me more questions because I told you what Meat Power is, right? Then I say, also, there's a business opportunity with it, and you can say this any way you want. I I told somebody last night, I said, you know what though? The coolest thing about it is that my products, I need some people. You look like you would be perfect, as a matter of fact. I was talking to this guy and he was like really into it, like real into it. He's a young guy, new in town and everything. I was at a networking event, really into it. And I just cut him off and I said, you know what? I said, as a matter of fact, I'd love to show you, tell you a lot more. I sent him the app. I shared the app with him. And I said, look, you know what? I need some people to help promote it. And, you can make some extra money doing it. Okay. Let's say that one more time. Ready? So I need some people to help promote it. And, you can make some money doing it. Bam. That's it. That's the end. That's the icing on the cake. Curtain down. You're done. And you listen to what they say. And you know what they always say? Really, I can make some extra money? Okay. If they know what's going on and where you're headed, then they're going to cut you off way before you ever get to that. But if somebody's interested and they like what you're saying to them and they like what they hear because they're into these type of situations and products, and then you tell them that, most of the time, what are they going to say? It's the same thing like when I say I have a nutrition company. They always say, oh, really? What type? What kind of nutrition products? So when I say, hey, you know what? I need some people to help me promote it. You look like you'd be good at that. Are you interested in making some extra money? Because you can make extra money promoting it. They either say yes or no. But most of the time, everybody says, yeah, of course. I would be interested in that. And then you do this, okay? And that's in the videos that we have in the Success Education. I can't tell you right now because you really can't. You are not lying. Wherever you are, you've already spent enough time talking. See how much time I've already spent? I don't want to spend any more time. I can't. You know why? Because I now have to show you everything. That takes another half hour or 45 minutes. So what do I have to do? I have to set an appointment with you, right? Or get your phone number. It's that simple. So I look at my watch and I go, well, I got to go right now, but guess what? Let me take your number and I will get a hold of you for sure. I mean, text me your number right now. I just text you my app. Go ahead and I've got your number or whatever, however it's going to work out. Text me your number, or if I text them the app, I have their number, I put their name in. So, hey, Danny, I'll give you a ring like tomorrow or the next day. We'll set something up. I'll show you what's going on, okay? At this point, that's it. That's really as hard as it got to do what? What am I getting at? You are building your other side. Down here, you're now going to show that person me power, okay? Which we will talk about in other Zooms, not today. Today is about how to do what I just talked about. It's just that simple, okay? Then when you sign them up, you're going to sign them up on your other side, on your right side. Power legs moving. You don't need to do the power leg just yet. Concentrate on your right side, okay? Because what happens when you build the right side? You make money. And everybody needs to make some money because we got products going on the power leg. We want the right side going, okay? So you make an appointment, and then guess what? You do that again. And then you do it again. And you do it again and again and again and again and again and again and again. And that's what you do. And you set goals and you make it easier and you get better at it. And you do it over and over and over and over and over. And that's what you do. You go meet people and you talk to people. You start conversations and you just keep doing that. And you're not going to believe. You don't know how much you're talking to the horse's mouth. I am not making this up to try to get you to talk to people. I live this. I do it all the time. It's so easy. What do you do, Sonny? I have a nutrition company, okay? I'm not any better because I'm the owner. It doesn't matter who I am. It doesn't matter how long I've been doing it. A lot of times I don't even say I'm the owner, okay? Doesn't matter. Guess what? When I was in another MLM many years ago, I did the same thing. I wasn't the owner. I didn't know everything about everything. I just did the same thing. That's why I know this works now, okay? The only difference between me and you is you're not doing it. You got to jump off that ledge. It's a ledge. Trust me when I tell you, it's a cliff. It's scary. You don't know how you're going to hit the water. Some people are going to look at you weird, and they're going to get mad. They're going to be like, really? You're going to try to like talk to me about an MLM? And you see it in their face, and they don't like it. They get a little upset. Very few and far between, though. You know why? Because you're not coming out by saying, I got something that you need to see. No, they've asked you, what do you do? And you've said, I have a nutrition company. Because you do. You really do. If you'll take the time to learn about it, we're going to talk about product knowledge. We're going to talk about how to sign people up. But if you will take the time to realize and get in your head that you have a nutrition company. I have put so much money into MePower. This thing is so ripe. It's so ready to go. You've got products. You have a world-class system behind you. You have your own website. You are in business for yourself. You have a nutrition company. And if you didn't know it, then you know it now. Does that make sense? So with that being said, that's today's Zoom. And we will go on and on and on about how to sign people up, how to make, after you make the appointment, and then how to go ahead and show them MePower and sign them up, and we'll talk about product knowledge. So we'll take this thing full circle, and then you're going to be a beast. You're going to be a MePower animal, and when you are, it gets so fun. And then the reward is you're helping people. You're actually helping people, and they light up and they love it. When the person comes tomorrow, he's going to be so excited and so happy that I took the time to show him MePower. You know why? He's going to have an opportunity to make extra money. He's going to have great products. He's going to make new friends. He's going to be part of something that's really hot and sexy and cool. And you know what? I'm introducing to him. I'm introducing that to him, and I'm proud of that. And you know what? He's going to be proud when he leaves here tomorrow. And you have to know that you're part of something that's huge. Okay? Real quick though, before I go. Now, what's the best way to talk about a product? The number one way, even better than knowing the label, the answer is taking it. Not enough of you are taking your own product, okay? Take your own product. Stop buying other people's product when you have a nutrition company. Get Fuel, get Life Force, take the Multi. It is the best in the country. Fuel, if you take greens, stop taking other greens. Take Fuel, it's the best. You have the best green superfood product on planet Earth, okay? Start taking your own products. If you like fish oil, take Ignite, great fish oil, okay? I'm not going to do a product seminar. Take your own product. Everybody needs to take their own product. That is the number one way. Why? Because when you take it and you like it and you see what it does and how it dissolves in the water, or when you take it and how you feel, when you actually experience it, like I was talking about, you'll then talk about it differently. You'll own it. See, it's not so much of a cliff anymore. Now you own it because you're taking your own product. So that's what I'm going to leave you with. Session done.